Yo guys, what is up? Another Jordan challenge, the shrunk Portland Trail Blazers versus Chicago Bulls. In the game 1 of 1992 NBA Finals, Michael Jordan steps out of his comfort zone and hits 6 first half threes. On his way to 35 points and blow a victory over Portland Trail Blazers. Win the game, hit 6 threes in the first half, scored 39 points, hold Clyde Drexler. 207 patay tayo dyan.
When Michael Jordan played in Chicago, the crowd just went crazy to another decibel level. And I get the chills every time. He played with such a fury. He was electric on the court. Before the shrug game, the game against Portland in the NBA Finals, well, the public relations people couldn't find Michael. The reason was he was on the court taking three-point shots, and he was not noted as a three-point shooter. We asked him about it. He said, well, you know, you never know when a three-point shot might come in handy. Obviously, he had figured something out, that he was going to surprise them, but you have to hit the shots. This incredible onslaught of threes takes place in the first half, and he hit 6 of them. That was unheard of at that time for anyone. He looks over at our broadcast table and gives that shrug. And I think what I took out of that most, it showed his humility, that he could not believe that he hit 6 three-pointers. That was, I thought, one of the incredible moments in playoff history. I would have to go with Jordan as the GOAT.
You know, grabe oh.
Playing in the NBA Finals, motivation is a given. But if bulletin board material carries weight, the Blazers have plenty. The defending champion Bulls have added their voices to a chorus casting Portland as a paper tiger with talent to burn but unable to stick to a winning script. Now, can the Blazers shred that narrative and write their own championship chapter?
Ang ket-ket man.
One of the many wonderful sights to see in Chicago, the Fountain of the Great Lakes in Grant Park.
3 points. Chicago.
And now, the starting lineup for your world champion, Chicago Bulls. A 6'2" from Notre Dame, John Paxson.
Gumaganda na yung mga atin dito camera.
The man in the middle, out of San Francisco, 7'1", Bill Cartwright. And forward from Clemson, 6'10", Horace Grant. And forward, 6'8", from Central Arkansas, Scotty Pippen. From North Carolina, at guard, 6'6", Michael Jordan. Our Chicago Bulls head coach is Phil Jackson. This is your Chicago Bulls.
Starting lineup.
The stage is set here in Chicago. Welcome everyone to Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Portland Trail Blazers and the defending champion Chicago Bulls. Along with Coach Mike Fratello, former player Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Hart. And Mike, a Blazers team that some have questioned. What is their mentality?
Well, they've made it clear. They're out to prove a point that they're ready for this moment and that they can deliver in the clutch.
And the 2 leading stars for these teams. Clark, it's Clyde Drexler and Michael Jordan. Their games invite comparison, I think.
They sure do, Kevin. A lot of similarities when you look at them, from their age to the versatility and athleticism of their games. Air Jordan and Clyde the Glide, both cleared for takeoff.
On the floor for Portland, it'll be Terry Porter and Clyde Drexler in the backcourt. Up front, Jerome Kersey is at small forward. Buck Williams at the 4. Handling the low post is Kevin Duckworth. For the Bulls, Bill Cartwright is at the center. Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant man the front court. John Paxson is at the point. And of course, at off guard, it'll be Michael Jordan.
And the Blazers certainly motivated to answer their detractors. That's a question they know can't be answered with words, but rather with their performance on the floor.
Now, here's Grant. Outside, Jordan. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
Si Grant pala yun.
Porter against Paxson. Outside, Williams. Back to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers.
Boy dito.
To the inside. Here's Williams. And Grant sends it back.
Great defense from the big man there. Grant positioning himself perfectly to get the ball.
And here's Jordan outside.
Wala ang una natin.
And Portland with the ball.
Paxson.
Come get it, come get it.
Porter looking it over. Floats it up for Williams.
Naman.
Pippen with the steal. Drexler against Jordan. Good on the triple. Jordan's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Bulls. And Clark, the Blazers like to play a much...
Be looking to push the tempo. You can count on that. And that could help them with their execution, in my mind. Much simpler pushing the ball with a numbers advantage than going against the set half-court defense.
Great scouting report. 4 on the clock. Williams for 3. And Pippen pulls it down. And one thing the Bulls have been relying on is Jordan's scoring, Clark, in the post.
That's been a bit of a surprise tactic for them in the playoffs, and it's paid dividends. More and more, they're setting up Jordan on the block. We'll see if they stick with that tonight.
And here's Porter following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan.
Huwag kami lang Jordan para di makashoot.
From about 19 feet, kept alive.
Jump ball.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Batuwa siya, pinakita na.
And Portland has possession. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. And Mike, after his poor shooting night last time out, everyone wondering how Michael tying an NBA Finals record in a half. Michael Jordan with his third three, providing an early lift for the Chicago Bulls. Looking to stem the tide, Mike.
Somehow, anyhow, try to stop this run.
So timeout call here, the first for Portland.
During this timeout, they have to be talking about how to improve the offense.
I think they're drawing up their...
Huwag po aming challenge. This is our... Ito ang ating ano.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Mike, one thing with this matchup, Terry Porter has really struggled against the Bulls in the past.
Definitely not a good sign for the Blazers. Porter is one of their most important players. They need him to come up big in this series.
Now Duckworth, out left to the wing. Now Kersey, just 5 to shoot. From deep, Drexler. Grant gets the rebound.
And in my mind, the most fascinating individual matchup in this series is Drexler going up against Michael Jordan. Jordan's going to have his work cut out on the defensive end.
Yeah, I cannot agree with you more, Coach. Yeah, you know, MJ's guarding the guy who's averaging 27 points a game in the playoffs in Drexler. So he's going to have to really do a lot of work at both ends of the floor.
That was tough to watch. He takes it all the way to the cup and just can't finish the job.
On the wing, Jordan. Drexler, the 4 3-pointer falls for Jordan. The NBA Finals record is 6. He's knocking on the door and getting oh so close. They need to find a high percentage shot clock to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Serious. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, for more on that. David.
Okay, guys, one of the stories coming into the finals is the health of Michael Jordan. He had a sore wrist in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and it caused him to miss 15 of his first 20 shots. But Jordan insists the wrist is just fine. He went through his game day weightlifting routine this morning with no restrictions. Back to you.
That is a good sign, David. Thank you very much.
Sorry,
like that today.
Tabi-tabi ka dyan. Pasutin niya na. Para dumaretso.
Yeah, that's not something you do on a game day with a bad wrist. And Jordan's such a competitor that even if he is banged up, he'll fight right through.
Always has, you're right.
It's actually hard to believe that since their title in 1978, Blazers only missed the playoffs once. How about consistency there? Unfortunately, they're still looking for that second championship.
Yeah, Portland hasn't been at their best when the stakes are high. Maybe this is the year they finally get to raise the trophy again.
Robinson dishes to Drexler. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And 3 from Jordan. They get the rebound. Takes a 3. That triple gives Jordan 5. Michael Jordan is just 1 3-pointer away from an NBA Finals record.
Pasutin mo na.
A wide open look for Drexler. And again, it's Portland converting.
Very dangerous off the dribble. This is why Drexler is a go-to scorer for them.
And 3 from Jordan, tying the NBA Finals record. Michael Jordan with an exceptional display of shooting. That was his 6th three-pointer in this game. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Bulls up by 16. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. We welcome you back for the second quarter of Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Tremendous action so far between the Bulls and the Trailblazers.
Mas gusto namin maglaro.
Trailblazers trail by 16.
And with Jordan leading the way, the Bulls won their first title last year. I'm not sure they'll have to wait long for another one.
Pippen is out there with Grant. Then there's Armstrong. Then it's Williams. And it's Jordan in at the 2.
Block.
That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Now
here's Jordan. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And when we talk about Jordan, we're talking about a man, Clark, in the prime of his career, at the very top of his game.
Yeah, one of the best we've ever seen, Kevin. I wouldn't doubt the Larry O'Brien trophy lives in the Bulls trophy case for a few more years. I mean, the Blazers might not want to hear that, but it could very well happen.
And for Bryant, Kersey comes in for Robinson. And it's Porter in for Pat. Mike, I'd say any questions about Jordan's big wrist have now been answered.
It's not affecting him at all, and he's taking advantage of some really soft Portland D. By the look of it, MJ's going to make this a long night for the Blazers.
Wala nangyari.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here.
Hindi natin makontrol ang nangyari.
And just checked in.
Gagi ba nananadya to?
Chicago leading by 17.
And the Bulls might be a little short on the bench. Craig Hodges has been limited with a bad ankle.
Jordan is now closing in on the most points in an NBA Finals half. And he gets to 33.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit, and insisting on being aggressive looking for his shots.
Kersey with the ball. Now, it's Williams high post. 6 to shoot. Ball's not loose. And right away, we can see the one-on-one battle, Mike, between Jordan and Drexler is going to take center stage.
And not in the way Clyde wanted. Jordan's been toying with him. If this is how their matchup is going to go, the Blazers are in trouble.
Big trouble. For Hodges, he might not play a lot of minutes now with that injury, but he certainly, when he does, he's a catalyst for them.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really an instant offense guy. I mean, he can come in and knock down big three-pointers if the offense needs it, but unfortunately, the Bulls might not have that usual spark of his off the bench.
Sorry na medyo nagbabaglang.
27 points for him.
Ay, ilang ako. Yun na naman.
And the layup falls. Jordan's got 7 now.
Hey, this is a pretty funny story you think about it. After Chicago drafted Jordan in 1984, he flew into town, but they didn't have anybody at the airport to pick him up. A chauffeur at the airport recognized him and offered him a ride. I bet you the Bulls figured out how to take better care of Jordan after that.
Here's Williams. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Good D by Ainge. Passes it to Armstrong. Kicks it out to Jordan. Grant trying to break free. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Williams. That's hard to believe the Bulls wouldn't be prepared to greet the number 3 overall pick, Mike, for I've never heard of that.
Drexler.
Well, it worked out well for the chauffeur, though. Jordan appreciated it so much that he hired him as his personal.
Jordan really having a great game.
And they took that just to stop the bleeding. Giving up way too many threes, and they'll try to make an adjustment.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Kings checked in for Williams, and it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you know, he takes the hit, but looks like he didn't get his feet set in time.
Yeah, I think there was some movement at the point of contact.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Quarter against Paxson. Now the foul on the shot clock. And once again, the Bulls' defense stifling Porter.
Well, with that size and athleticism on the wings, they have the ability to get him out of his comfort zone. He only shot 31% against them in the regular season, and his struggles continue tonight.
Yeah, it's hurting.
Here's Jordan, and with that basket, Michael Jordan has tied an NBA Finals record. 33 points and a half. We are witnessing something incredible. And it's Porter with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. The pass to Ainge. And it's slammed in by Duckworth.
Solid pass by Ainge. The moment he sees a guy ready to score, he starts working on getting him the ball.
And while we have a chance, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. In this series, of course, everyone's looked forward to that head-to-head matchup between Michael Jordan and Clyde Drexler. Jordan's defense is going to be a key role, maybe more so than it was in their last series. Cleveland's backcourt doesn't have the firepower that Drexler brings. It's Jordan's job to slow him down. We'll see if he's up to it, guys. Back to you.
We will indeed. Okay, Dave, thank you very much. Mike, we all know how much Michael Jordan enjoys a challenge. And he's got a challenge in front of him right now.
I think he's already enjoying it. As much attention as his offense gets, he can anchor this team with his defense as well.
Good point. And the Bulls not going to Jordan in the post as much as we've seen Clark throughout these playoffs.
This might be a little wrinkle that Phil Jackson has in store for the Blazers.
Yeah, that's a good point. That wouldn't surprise me. All alone, Michael Jordan now holds the NBA Finals record for most points and a half. This is certainly a night to be remembered in NBA history. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock. Unloads. And again, it's the Trail Blazers missing. And here's Jordan outside, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Ainge takes pride in his defensive work now, being kind of pesky, knows how to get under the shooter's skin.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Bulls ahead, opening up a huge game. Welcome into the third quarter.
Third quarter
Chicago
na,
Bulls, the Bulls in pursuit of their second consecutive NBA title. A win here in Game 1 would go a long way toward making that happen.
Ay, pinasok na ba nila siya, no?
And Portland with the ball.
And I don't know how Michael Jordan can follow up that performance in the first half. But we'll find out.
Checking out the group for Rick Edelman to start the second half. Porter is out there with Drexler. Then it's Williams. Then there's Jerome Kersey. And it's Duckworth in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Jordan. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. One of the great halves in NBA history, Clark, shattering some league records in the process.
And you know what, Kevin? Portland's got to be terrified. I mean, we thought his wrist might affect him. Instead, Jordan looks now like he's never been better.
He's incredible. And Jordan, Mike, is just tormenting the Blazers. From kicks to Drexler. 5 on the clock. Here's Duckworth. Rebound by the Bulls. Cartwright's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jordan. Hangs in midair. Converts on the double clutch lane. Jordan's got 40 points. And so here's Portland. Porter passes to Drexler. Little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Seem to end na.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
Grant kicks to Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
Foul by Jordan to draw the contact.
How about this, guys? If the Blazers had taken Jordan in that 84 draft, their backcourt could have been MJ and Clyde the Glide Drexler. How about that for a twosome?
And he makes the first. Mike, the 84 draft is rehashed and looked at from every way, but it is scary to think, isn't it, about that guard combination in Portland had they drafted Michael Jordan.
Well, the West had and Drexler team up.
A couple of future Hall of Famers. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
Kersey taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Lob it his way, and he's going to make it happen.
Here's Pippen. Good, and the assist comes to Jordan.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far...
Porter against Paxson. Porter, no luck. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Enjoying this big lead, and right now they look unstoppable on offense.
Everything is going exactly how their coach drew it up. Top to bottom, this is the pinnacle of execution.
Williams against Williams. It's all in by the Bulls. Cartwright's got rebound number 5 here tonight. I could think the Bulls may be in Porter's head. He's having a hard time getting anything going.
I don't think you can discount it, Kevin. He's a totally different shooter against this team. In all 3 of their meetings this year, his field goal percentage nowhere near its normal level.
Now Williams.
3 minutes remaining in the third.
And no good that time. Williams with the defensive effort. Baseline jumper.
Wala.
Pippen, no luck.
And here's Portland.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
And the matchup between Jordan and Drexler. Life is not going how the Blazers wanted it to.
This could be a long series for Drexler. Jordan is not one to let up when he's got a guy on the ropes.
Yep. Porter passes to Kersey. Now Duckworth. He is guarded by Cartwright to stop the run. And it's Cartwright with the rebound. Cartwright's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Jordan with it, and Drexler picking him up. And they pick up 2. And that's 10 points here for Scottie Pippen.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. Uses that length to score through contact.
Passes it to Kersey. Knocked loose. And now here's Jordan pushing it up and no one back there.
Nice work, man.
All around the world.
And building on this lead. It played a pretty complete game.
Porter kicks to Drexler. Here's Williams. Excellent D there from Williams.
They desperately need something to fall.
Well, they're on the wrong side of a big run. Never a good feeling.
Boy, they're cranking it up a notch right now, really setting the pace for this game.
Exceptional in transition. Great job running all 94 feet.
Drexler scanning the floor.
Pasa mo. Dito. Hindi ka papais ko
Can't
eh.
hit from in close. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll return shortly.
16.
As we get set for the fourth quarter action here in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Portland and Chicago both trying to jump out to an early lead in this series.
And guys, I don't think there's a better crowd in sports than this Bulls crowd. They can make it deafening in here.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Jordan. Purdue is out there with Livingston. Then it's B.J. Armstrong, and it's Hansen in at the 2 spot. Now the pass to Watley. Purdue with the rebound. And when you've got a crowd this enthusiastic, Clark, and a player as exciting as Michael Jordan, that is a pretty potent combination.
Combustible is a word that comes to mind. Really a match made in heaven. I mean, MJ feeds off of that energy of the crowd. And when he needs a boost, they give it to him. And vice versa.
And Jordan's three-point output has been a huge story once again here tonight.
And that's not usually where he makes his mark. If he continues to pour it in from long range the next few games, the Blazers will have their hands full.
Absolutely. The fader. Bryant can't get it to go.
He tried to use a fadeaway. Get a little space. Not an easy shot to drain.
And Jordan throws it down.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off.
Robinson. And they recover it. Tries again. And Abdelnaby gets it to go. Abdelnaby's got his first points of the game. And it continues to be a battle for Porter against the Chicago Bulls. Clark, he can't get any traction.
Well, Chicago's defense has been a real Rubik's Cube for him. He just can't seem to solve it. The Blazers are going to have to do a little bit more to try to get him some easier looks. Boy, what a quick shot by Ainge. He gets the ball and doesn't waste any time knocking it down.
It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is. They're starting to idle down and settle in. Much better shot selection this half.
Yeah, they're showing great patience at the offensive end.
Here's Watley. Pass to Ainge. Takes the three. Bill Purdue grabs the miss. Clark, how about the unselfishness of this team?
Love the willingness to make that extra pass, and it has the defense in a scramble mode.
Excellent focus from Livingston. Refusing to let the aggressive defense keep him from scoring.
Kings checked in for Will Purdue. Hacks checked in for Portland.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Cliff Livingston.
And that one misses. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. And Shaw on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one falls for.
First team foul. Shooting for Portland, Ennis.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so here is Chicago. Here's Jordan. Another shot. Good. Nice job down low. Jordan's got 8 here in the quarter.
I love how Jordan uses his jumping ability on the offensive boards. I mean, this guy just does not give up.
Kicks it to Ainge. Pass to back.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
They grab their own miss. Goes up again. It's tipped.
Tons of reach for Livingston. Stuffed the shot there.
Here's Jordan. Count that bucket. Jordan's got 56 points in the game.
It's obvious he's looking to continue to attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting...
Bryant dishes to Ainge. Bryant the pass to back. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Ainge. That shot missing. Good D by Jordan. They're running away with this one right now.
Now they're just seeing how big they can make this lead.
And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Smooth as silk. MJ with one of the best pull-up jumpers you'll ever see.
Back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
That one is off. Robinson's checked in for Portland.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Jordan. Count it. Jordan's got 60.
This run has helped seal the win.
Give them credit for executing that shot.
There's 38 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Robinson misses. Here's Jordan. Basket good.
Some contact with Jordan at bay. He gets aggressive and gets through.
Here's Matt. Outside Robinson.
Hindi pa natuto.
The dish to Bryant.
Yan, natuto ka.
15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Pass to Hansen. Jordan with it. No good.
Wala na lang tayo ng itong ito buzzer beater.
Mike Fratello from their second consecutive time.
And it looks like they are determined to make that happen. Michael Jordan's got one finger on the trophy already.
Nalalapit na tayo.
Chicago crowd will be ready for game 2. This building will be rocking.
No question about it, Kevin. It will be a great atmosphere, but don't count the Blazers out now. There are still 3 games ahead in Portland, and that building has its own set of problems for the opposition.
Well, you played there. No one should know better than you.
Yeah,
ito na yung Dennis Rodman. Ito yung na-trade na siya sa diba? Sa Chicago Bulls. Yun, hanggang dito na lang muna. Peace out.